I'm gonna finally weigh in on this Ocrazio business with the camps on the border.
Oh, well, people need to be awake and they need to be aware. They need to stand up.
So I think everybody knows about how Ocrazio said that the detention centers on the border for the youth who were getting separated from their parents or traffickers. I think everybody knows that she said that these were literal concentration camps. So I was just watching this Tim Pool video. Apparently, in response to this, which this was like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, or something like that. In response to this, a World War II survivor said that she should go visit a Holocaust museum. And he was looking at this article right here. It was this 93-year-old man in Mossberg. He was born in Poland. I'm not sure if the camps that he was going to take her to were in Poland, because they often moved Jews from Poland to other places to put them in camps. So, what my initial reaction to this, because like it blew up literally overnight. Like, she said this, and then the next day, my entire subscription feed was like maybe all but like 2 or 3 videos. Everything was videos of people reacting to this, like more than normal, because tends to be like things come up and a lot of people will react to it, and I'll look in my feeds, my subscription feeds, and I'll have a lot of videos about the same thing. But this was particularly overwhelming in my feeds, and I still didn't do. One of the reasons why I don't do videos at that point, which I really should, because those get the most views, but I'm like, but everybody else is covering it. So anyway, my initial reaction was, you see right here, this video is from 2018. So they were saying that. The media was saying that from like 2018 and still saying that. And she said this on her live stream. And like I said, everybody blew up like, oh my gosh, she said this. Oh my gosh, she said this. It's so insensitive. And yeah, it was. But like, has everyone been asleep that they did not realize that people were already saying this? So what I want to show you is Control F, media. There's a comment down here. There we go. 4 months ago, the media screams that this is a concentration camp, but it's better than some homes owned by American citizens. 4 months ago. So that is my proof that the media was saying this before she did. For those who weren't aware of that, I think a lot of people are going to have been aware of that. So this is the article that Tim Pool was going through. And one of the things that I think is interesting is it says here, eventually you'll see she will lose all the Jewish votes in New York. Oh, but the joke is on this writer, because her district doesn't exactly have a huge Jewish vote. There might be like, we call them secular, but like non-Orthodox Jews who tend to vote on the left no matter what. So I was at that protest with Joey Salads, and there were literally Jews for Ilhan Omar protesting us on the other side with Antifa. It was like Muslims and Jews for Ilhan Omar and Antifa. They were all on the opposite side of the street, and quite embarrassingly, they actually did outnumber us. But anyway, so you see this, her district doesn't have a lot of Jewish vote. It has a lot of Muslims. So her district is like part of Queens and then part of the Bronx. And then to the east of her district is a teeny tiny portion of Queens, Carolyn Maloney's district, and then it's the Upper West Side. I think a Republican actually, Upper East Side. What am I saying? Upper East Side. I think a Republican actually ran for that district this year. If I'm not mistaken, I know this because he was interviewed by Brandon Strock on Brandon Strock's channel. And I remember, like, looking up the district, and it was the Upper East Side. And I know that Maloney's district is a hair of Queens in the Upper East Side. So that was probably that guy, the Republican that Brandon Strock interviewed, was probably running against Karen Maloney. They tried to primary her at one point already. The far left did. I found it somewhere. But yeah, and it didn't work the first time. But I think that it was like an Indian or something. I should do a video about that. Because I found that. I'd have to like refine the information and put all the tabs up and do a video for you guys. I don't have the preparation for that. Finally, I want to go through, almost finally, I want to go through the memes. So for those who don't know, also pictures from a year ago were retweeted out that Ocasio-Cortez had gone down to the border and had posed for these pictures. And you see them with Pepe the Frog also, like, stuck in front, basically imitating whatever her expression is in the picture. Pepe the Frog is doing it. So, you know, she has a sourpuss on with the red lipstick. Pepe has red lipstick and a sourpuss on. She's fake crying or crying. Pepe's crying. She's crying more and bending over. Pepe is crying more. You see more tears. Pepe, here you see they screwed this one up. They should have put the lipstick on him again. They didn't do that. But, so this is, I think this is basically the same as this one, but without the lipstick being changed. Alright, and then we've got Joe Biden, done by Carpe Dunctum. Classic. If you don't know who Carpe Dunctum is, you have to check him out. He's the one that did the meme that Trump tweeted. He did 2 memes that Trump tweeted out that I know of. He did the meme that Trump tweeted out where Biden was sitting there and giving his, oh, I'm gonna do better, da 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 da. And then, Biden comes up behind himself and, like, puts his hands on him and, like, sniffs him. He did that meme. That meme was awesome. He also did the meme where the clock is ticking and, like, Trump's gonna be, like, president forever. And the left absolutely lost their mind when Trump tweeted that out. I'm surprised they haven't, I think he's gone on, like, InfoWars or something, so you can't really dox him. But I'm surprised the left hasn't, like, attacked Carpe Dunctum yet. I guess they haven't figured out who's doing the memes, but it's not that hard. If you look at conservative channels, some of them have mentioned, I believe Mark Dice actually mentioned it, you know, making fun of her being a millennial and taking a selfie everywhere, including very inopportune times. And I believe this right here is a picture that came out in the news. Ocasio-Cortez screaming, no! Because, like, they're building the wall and Trump's there smiling. Like, it's pretty hilarious. Outside the horrible detention center, which people question that it really was, but it probably was because there was a whole, like, protest of women in white there, and it's, like, a thing. And then, you know, she's doing apparently she believes in 2 genders. Well, I'm sure she doesn't, but she's doing the 2 fingers or whatever. I think the left has a meaning for that, too. I know when we do it, we're like, yes, 2 genders, 2 genders. And then that, a throwback to another Democrat organization very similar to Antifa, which she's basically a part of. Sort of. Allegedly. And then you have here, you have Ocasio-Cortez screaming because there's a big fat cow fart, which I love because I love making fun of her and the whole cow fart thing. And then I just want to switch over to here. There's only one thing over here I wanted to show you. So I had tweeted this out. I was watching, like, those old videos about the detention centers. And there, I think this is in the same video that I just showed you from the comments. So at one point in the detention center, they show this girl, like, doing her homework. on CNN. So it's a trustworthy source for even the left. And, I mean, we don't generally trust CNN, but I don't think CNN would lie about something like this because they generally have the left's back. But you see, she's doing schoolwork, looks like long division. No, I'm sorry, that's multiplication. And then she has her nails done, like, very nicely, like, not just painted, but painted with little, like, speckles on it that somebody, like, painted on. Those nails look like they were done in a nail salon. So, just saying. So, that's most of what I wanted to cover, for an update on, you know, her and this whole, like, blow up, my reaction to it. Like I said, my biggest reaction to it, also, that nobody really covered, was the fact that this wasn't really her narrative. Everyone was acting like it was new from her, when in fact it was something that the media's been saying for the last year. But she said it on one of these Instagram live streams, and everybody freaked out. I'm telling you, my subscriptions blew up with everybody reacting to this. Anyway, thanks for stopping by my channel. I'll see you all next time.
Oh, well, people need to be awake and they need to be aware. They need to stand up against the stuff. Oh, well, people need to be awake. People need to be awake and they need to be aware. They need to stand up against this stuff. Oh, well.
And it's so politically engaged. And it's so politically engaged.